Howdy y'all, what's good? It's Dan here. I just want to come at you with 5 tips in probably 5 minutes or less to help you with the little things in your gameplay. Um, this is mainly targeted for ranks between plat and mid to high champ. And grand champ, everyone's probably either already doing this or better than me to a point where I'm wrong. Um, First one I want to start off with is understanding the importance of holding the reverse key, not key, but holding the reverse button on your flip resets. So what this does is it stops your wheels. So if I'm holding RT and my wheels start spinning, LT immediately makes them stop. And so what that can do when you touch the ball is it can create you space between the ball just like that. So your flip can be much more consistent and it becomes easier to either get power behind your flip resets or change direction midair in order to place them or fake it if you want to. Tip number 2 is gonna go to the ground. So if I have the ball on top of my car, I'm gonna go for a mind game. I'm gonna arrow up and flip down. And what that does is if you're farther away from the goal, it can allow you to adjust and fake out your opponent and then go for another quick flick so I can catch it again if I was actually under the ball. Catch it again, go for another flick, etc. That's just another mind game. Tip number 3, that would be understand the importance of your right stick and moving the camera. So if the ball is on the other side of the field and I'm third man, I just shot, I'm third man, I'm rotating back, I turn off ball cam for set grab boost. I turn back on ball cam, I look around, is my teammate coming behind me? Is there an opponent chasing me for a demo, creating space, etc.? What that can do is give you a positional edge on your team, on your opponent, and help you either come back into the play faster because you can recognize the situation where you'd either be up in numbers or you could get a better shot. And that's really useful for rotations. I find myself using it the most when I'm third man. Also, being second man or first man would obviously work too. All right, so tip 4 revolves around the speed flip, and the way I'm going to explain this is through the controls. So my arrow left is bound to my L1. That's the speed flip that I'm going to be showing you. So speed flip to the left. And the easiest way I can break this down, because I would hope you know how to speed flip. It's 2024, and I'm pretty sure golds are speed flipping. Flip forward, and then do your standard flip cancel, where you go back, and then change it to the side. It's like this. So you start spinning on your nose and then hold left arrow and you'll essentially spin on your nose just the opposite direction. And so if you want to look at it like a clock, like those freaking TikToks always have, for me, it's like a 1 o'clock to about 7 o'clock, but you kind of roll at the end so your nose doesn't go too far one direction. Either way, what this does is it eliminates the human error in the speed flip because you're relying on a button for you to rotate as opposed to the stick. So all you really have to worry about is actually getting the flip cancel off and not the timing. Because as long as you hold left arrow or right arrow as you flip, it'll work. And just for giggles, if you wanted to do it to the right, it's the same thing. You just flip cancel the other direction. So 11 to about 5. And the final tip that I'm going to give you guys, number 5, is understanding how boost works in the air in relation to your touch to the ball. So a lot of people on their air dribbles, they'll try to glue the ball to their car, but they'll take too heavy of a touch. One thing you can do to prevent this is stop holding the boost button on your aerials. So stop doing something like this, where you go up the wall, you jump off, you start air rolling, and then you just keep on going. You gotta actually space yourself out and allow yourself to touch the ball. And so one thing you can do is let go of the boost button as you're about to touch the ball. This will give you a more controlled touch. And by the second or third touch, you should be able to glue the ball to your car, and then you'd be able to hold boost into the net. One thing you can do to help with your control with this is practice fluttering on your aerials. So just like getting used to letting go of air roll and boost at different times. So like if you look at my controller overlay, I'm letting go of boost and air roll at different times, but I'm still keeping like that general direction of flight. That kind of took a while for me to get used to because I used to press them at the same time. So like I'd do something like this where I'd boost and air roll, and that makes it a lot more hard or a lot more difficult to change directions. And with that, I will leave you for another time. So thank you for watching. I hope these tips helped, and comment below anything else you want to see. Thank you. See you.